Bryan Mbeumo and Matheus Cunha explained real reason for Benjamin Sesko'S Man Utd decision. Manchester United completed the signing of Benjamin Sesko and fellow new recruits. Bryan Mbeumo and Matheus Cunha understand the striker's reason for joining. The club Manchester United's new signings prove that joining the club remains a dream move due to the Red Devils' legacy. Ruben Amorim's side have brought in 3 highly rated forwards this summer, despite the prospect of a year without European football. United may have been concerned about their remaining pulling power in the transfer market after finishing 15th in the Premier League and losing the Europa League final last season. It was not the ideal sales pitch to convince top players to join Amorim's squad, combined with the financial implications of missing out on a Champions League spot to Tottenham Hotspur, in what has been their most eye-catching piece of business. So far this summer, Manchester United have successfully fended off Newcastle United's interest to secure the signature of striker Benjamin Sesko. The Slovenian joins fellow new recruits Matheus Cunha and Bryan Mbeumo, 2 players who, like Sesko, were also on the Magpies' wish list. All 3 have spoken openly about why they felt their futures belonged at Old Trafford rather than anywhere else. Cunha, the first arrival of United's transfer window, spoke with genuine emotion when describing the move. "It's hard to put my feelings into words," the Brazilian forward admitted. "When I was a boy in Brazil, I'd sit at my grandmother's house and watch the Premier League on TV. Manchester United was my team. I always imagined what it would be like to wear that famous red shirt. Today, that dream is real, and I'm grateful to my family and everyone who made it possible." Bryan Mbeumo echoed those sentiments, revealing that he too had grown up as a supporter of the club. "When I learned there was an opportunity to sign for Manchester United, there was no hesitation. This was the team whose shirt I wore when I was a kid, the club I dreamed of representing. Even for Sesko, who at just 22 has never known the glory years under Sir Alex Ferguson firsthand, the allure of United's legacy remains powerful." "Manchester United's history is incredible," the striker said, "but what excites me even more is the future. When we spoke about the project, it was clear this is a team ready to keep growing and fight for the biggest trophies again. That determination to secure elite targets is something Newcastle have struggled to match this summer. Despite winning silverware and securing Champions League football last season, Eddie Howe's side have repeatedly missed out on key forward signings, with both Mbeumo and Sesko opting to go elsewhere. The uncertainty has only deepened the ongoing saga surrounding Alexander Isak's future. For United boss Ruben Amorim, however, the new-look attack is cause for optimism. The Portuguese manager had been desperate for a proven center forward. After watching both Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee struggle to find consistent form, Amorim believes Sesko fits the bill perfectly. He's young, strong in the air, runs the channels well, and is technically gifted. "I see huge potential in him, and he has the personality to thrive here. He'll feel at home in this group." But the rebuild is far from complete. United have set their sights on Brighton's 100-minuters rated midfielder Carlos Baleba as their next major target, aiming to strengthen the heart of the team. Saturday's 1-1 draw with Fiorentina at Old Trafford, their final pre-season test before opening the campaign against Arsenal, also marked the return of club legend David De Gea in a ceremonial capacity. The friendly came just hours after Sesko's official unveiling, with the striker signing a 5-year deal following his 73.7 million move from RB Leipzig. United's attacking revamp also includes Cunha, acquired from Wolves for 62.5 million, and Mbeumo, signed from Brentford for 65 million plus 6 million in add-ons. Yet while recruitment continues, the club is equally focused on outgoings. Talks are underway with AC Milan over a loan deal for Højlund, with the Italian side reportedly willing to pay a 5 million fee and include a 39 million purchase option for next summer. Højlund's absence from the matchday squad against Fiorentina has only fueled speculation about his departure. Milan believe a fresh start in Serie A could help revive the form that prompted United to sign him in the first place. Elsewhere, United are looking to move on Jadon Sancho, Alejandro Garnacho, and Antony. Borussia Dortmund are in discussions. For Sancho's return, Chelsea are preparing a formal offer for Garnacho, and Real Betis are pressing ahead with efforts to sign Antony. The pursuit of Baleba remains complicated. Brighton are under no financial pressure to sell the 21-year-old, who has missed recent preseason action due to a minor knee injury, and are expected to resist any approach unless United produce an extraordinary offer. Meanwhile, in North London, Arsenal completed their preparations for the new season in style with a 3-0 victory over Athletic Bilbao in the Emirates Cup. New signing Victor Gyökeres opened his Gunners' account with a powerful header from a Martin Zubamendi cross, Bukayo. Saka doubled the lead after a sweeping team move, and substitute Kai Havertz capped the win with a superb solo effort. The match offered hints at Mikel Arteta's likely starting in for next week's Premier League opener at Old Trafford. Ricardo Calafiori began at left-back before being replaced by Ben White at halftime, while Noni Madueke featured on the left flank after coming on for Gabriel Martinelli. Declan Rice partnered Zubamendi in midfield, while Saka, Martin Odegaard, and Gyökeres formed a dynamic attacking trio. While Arsenal are unlikely to make further signings before the season begins, the squad that dismantled Bilbao looked more than capable of challenging United on the opening weekend. Barcelona will play host to Serie A outfit Como this Sunday in the Joan Gamper Trophy, the Catalan club's traditional curtain raiser, at the Estadi Johan Cruyff. Hansi Flick's side arrive in good spirits after an unbeaten preseason tour of Japan and South Korea, winning all 3 fixtures, and they now return home determined to add another victory before competitive action begins. The squad, however, will be without a few notable names. Íñigo Martínez has completed a move to Al Nassr. Robert Lewandowski remains sidelined through injury, and Dani Olmo is set to be rested due to muscle fatigue. As a result, Flick will have to make changes to his so-called Gala Effens. According to Sport, Ronald Araujo is likely to start at center-back alongside Pau Cubarsí, while Gavi is expected to get the nod in midfield ahead of Fermín López. Up front, Marcus Rashford is in line for his first start since joining from Manchester United, having already marked his debut with a goal against Daegu FC. Como, managed by former Barcelona midfielder Cesc Fabregas, could include several familiar faces. Ex-La Masia graduate Alex Valle, former Real Betis pair Jesus Rodriguez and Asane Diao, and ex-Real Madrid youngster Nico Paz are all tipped to feature. For Barca, it will be the first test of the new season against European opposition, and fans are eager to see if Flick's side can build on last season's momentum. A convincing display against Como would only heighten expectations ahead of next weekend's La Liga opener against Mallorca. Calvert-Lewin takes bold step to force Manchester United move in the Premier League. Former Everton striker Dominic Calvert-Lewin has reportedly taken matters into his own hands in an attempt to secure a move to Manchester United, potentially as a backup to new signing Benjamin Sesko. The 28-year-old, whose contract with Everton expired at the end of June, has been linked with several top-flight clubs. The Sun claims he has dismissed his agent and is now personally handling negotiations, hoping to finalize a deal with the Red Devils. Calvert-Lewin scored 71 goals in 274 appearances for the Toffees, 57 of them in the Premier League, and has 4 goals in 11 England caps. Aston Villa and Sunderland are also believed to be monitoring the situation. United unveiled Sesko on Saturday, shortly before their friendly with Fiorentina at Old Trafford. The Slovenian international arrives from RB Leipzig on a 5-year deal worth 73.7 million. Despite Rasmus Højlund still being on the books, the Dane was an unused substitute in that game and continues to be strongly linked with a loan move to AC Milan. If Højlund departs, Erik ten Hag's side may opt for a low-cost alternative to provide cover for Sesko, with Joshua Zirkzee more suited to a withdrawn Number 10 role, Amorim's praise for Sesko and a glimpse of the future United boss, Ruben Amorim, has made no secret of his excitement about having Sesko in his squad. Speaking to MUTV, he said, "He has the characteristics we were looking for. Ben is the kind of player you need to stop from overworking, not the other way around. He's young, dominant in the air, can run the channels, and is comfortable on the ball. There's a lot of room for improvement."